Starfield Raw. Hi everybody, welcome back. I am Joe the Widget, and I am joined by my fellow co-host that I completely forgot to put up a fancy little name for him. So, I'm going to stick with the old and good, the old and true, starting with the Explorer Extreme, Mr. Rook.
What's up, everybody? That's all I've been doing is exploring, so let's get to it.
Let's hear your exploits, man. And we're joined, as always, by the man himself who has done everything he can in the game, Archon.
I just played too much. I played too much. Not really. I haven't played enough, but hey.
Yeah. We are back for episode 19, guys. We're going to hit episode 20 next week. That should be exciting. We'll see if we can't bring something a little extra special for you guys. We'll see. It's been a fun-filled week. I worked 18 hours yesterday, but I'm ready to do this. Let's start off with the news, guys. And this is an interesting news piece, and I think we could talk a little bit about this. But I forgot who it was. It was one of the gaming publications did this little release saying a Starfield player has reached New Game Plus 33 times. So he's in New Game Plus 33, so his 34th playthrough, and makes a cool discovery. And then they went on to show Nico on Twitter, and he said that after traveling through 34 multiverses, New Game Plus 33, I finally decided to settle down. Why? I met myself from the first universe handing over the artifact to Constellation. What? You won't believe it, but I convinced me to join my crew. What? Starfield is Starfield is the greatest game ever made. And it's a fully I saw the little clip he did, and it's a fully voiced version of himself. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's like one of the 10 alternate endings you can get. For the ones that have to do with your character, there's a lodge that is nothing but you, and then there's this one.
Yeah.
I actually got my first strange multiverse in my current new game on my main character, and I'll talk about that a little when I get into my gameplay. But
I'm hoping to get one. I'm getting ready to go into New Game Plus myself, so I'm excited to see what the possibility is. I'm going into my New Game 5.
I'm quite surprised it took him 33 New Game Pluses to get that one.
Well,
but
it's not easy.
Pretty rare.
It's like a 15% chance on getting one of the 10. So,
but New Game Plus 33 times. We just go through and go through and go through and go through until he finally found one he wanted to stay in. And look at this! I can finally do the other stories.
Yeah, he may have gotten other rare ones, but that one just kind of caught him off guard or something. 15% chance to get one of 10. So,
and when he goes in there,
chance to get a 10% chance. That's pretty low.
It's still really cool, though. He goes into the Constellation for the first time on the New Game Plus, and there he is handing over the artifact to Constellation.
You're like, wait a second, I have that artifact. How do you have that artifact? Why do we have
Sarah's
two of that artifact?
Talks to the other character and is like, do you have a twin?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I have not found it. I've only ever found just the one that I've just happened to run into a couple days ago.
I haven't done a New Game Plus since my main, so the one where I couldn't save was the only one I ever come across because I've only done 3 New Game Pluses total.
And we have a question from a listener tonight that actually talks about New Game Plus. We'll get at it at the end of the show when we get into our new games and what we've been doing in the game lately. So let's just jump right in. I know that, Rook, you've been exploring a lot. So do you got anything cool that you found?
Oh, everything cool that I found is currently on pictures on our Discord, which you can see at discord.gg/raw podcasts. Because I took upon myself to jump at the opportunity of doing what Widget asked of me.
Yeah, and it's just rocking it.
And then I'm thinking about creating another channel on there just called Explorers Photo Album.
Yeah, do it.
Where there's no discussion, is just people posting the pictures of their explorations.
One of these weeks, he's gonna be like, he's gonna go to take a picture, and it's gonna be like, you have no room to save on your hard drive. He's gonna be like, he's gonna go into
2 terabytes.
Like, yeah, he's gonna go into his picture file, and it's gonna be like a terabyte and a half of just all the photos he's taken.
This game is on its own 2 terabyte solid state drive, so
Hey, it's possible, man. You get that 100,000 picture mark, you never know.
Well, I just took some tonight that I haven't posted. It's actually night of recording this. It's actually of me standing on a building, making it look like I'm trying to do a recruiting poster, because you see all the stars in the background, plus the planet with the ring and all that. And it's like, it just looks cool.
Yeah, that series you did recently that I saw, I really, really, really liked two of them. It was with that Saturn-like planet in the background.
Oh, yeah, where it's just coming up over the horizon.
That one shot where it's just coming up and you have it silhouetted with the trees and the hill right there with your character in front of it. You framed it perfectly, and it looks so cool. I love that picture. That was my favorite one you've done so far.
Thank you. It's actually took a while to get that right pose. Oh, yeah, where you just see the ring and you see me waving.
Yeah, that's a computer background image quality, you know?
Yeah, it is. That planet was just amazing, though, because it had, like I said, it's a moon, and so your main planet around this is that big gas giant with the rings, and it just, on my little 27-inch screen, it filled up the entire screen at one point.
Oh, I love that. I did one a long time ago with a moon that was really close to the... No, it was a planet because I was on the moon, and it was pretty close to the planet, so I got that big planet silhouette in the background. That was a long time ago, though. I did take one picture today, just for fun, and that's looking down my sniper barrel. And it just kind of fit my character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should make that photo album in our Discord. I think that would be pretty cool.
Still, yeah, take a single picture. I need to start doing that myself.
The only reason I'm thinking about doing that, though, is because of a lot of in the in-game pictures channel, a lot of pictures start just bringing up the conversation about the picture and how cool that is. The Explorer's photo album will be literally only pictures, no conversation. That way you can see if you can set up a story.
And we can set up reactions to them, right?
Yeah.
And see if we can get those.
You'll always be able to get reactions.
Get those background-worthy photos that I can start putting in a background folder that I can put on my computer.
Oh, yeah.
The first one being the one that you did. And I got a couple of my own I want to put in there. But yeah, that's... For some reason, like I bashed on it when we first started doing this show, and it's one of my favorite features.
Oh, yeah.
I think because the game is just so photogenic. The best word I can think of. And how was it? See, I still do the escape and then go to photo mode. What was it on the command again?
For mouse and keyboard, because that's what I run, it's go into your scanner with the F and then just hit V.
Because I'm trying to do it through my sniper. And I can't hit escape and do it. It won't let me for some stupid reason. Didn't today.
That one is harder. Like, to get the picture of me holding my weapon out to get the pose I got, I had to do the escape photo album. Otherwise, it takes you into your scanner to do it the other way, and you're not carrying anything. Gotcha.
There's one of our users. I wanted to give her a little shout out because she just started streaming for the first time. And for the life of me, I cannot think of her stream channel.
It was Cherry Bomb.
It is Cherry Bomb. I'm looking. It's Cherry Bomb something.
Cherry Bomb RN. Did she keep that whole name as her?
Yeah, she did. So it's twitch.tv/Cherry Bomb RN, and it's literally spelled out just like that.
She's awesome.
She is, and she does a really good stream. I watched her. Her second stream, she went and did the whole Star Wars Easter egg. Mm-hmm. It was pretty fun. She does a good job. I watched her right before we did Raw and Nerdy on Sunday night.
Nice. I might start streaming one of these days.
You should, man. I love it. And I'm going to start streaming more and try to get more clip worthy. And I posted 2 of my clips on Twitter, TikTok. Because there's a feature you can jump right into it. And they got over 1,000 views in the first hour when I posted them.
Nice.
They're the clips he mentioned last week.
Yeah.
The sniper of the pilot and whatnot.
Yeah. Like every one of my social medias is always the widget. All right. So you got anything else, buddy? Anything else you
I'm thinking about I might have to do a quest with this character because the only quest I haven't done or even attempted was the Crimson Fleet quest.
So you got to live stream that. I want to see your reactions on that one.
That's a good one. That's like one of the better ones in the game.
It is. I'm going to be doing it again soon.
It's actually I was listening to something and I forgot what I was listening to, but they said that out of all Bethesda games, that is the one storyline that has the best story.
And it's one of the longest.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's saying a lot. If somebody who's played a lot of Bethesda games is saying out of all of their games, that is the best.
It's really good. And the choices you have to make are really cool. And the amount of money you get for just doing that quest as well as completing it, I think I totaled out at almost 400K.
Yeah.
Nice.
You make a pretty penny doing that quest line, and it's super fun.
Yeah,
So,
and I really want to go back to just siding with the Crimson Fleet again because it's been so useful. But it has because the ship mods you can get from doing that are great. The only way you can get them, well, you can get them doing the quest line and then side with UC. But I just like what you can do with the key.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on the flip side, half of the places I go to are Crimson Fleet, and they're nice. So I did a stream last week, and I was looking for places to go hunt in the level 75 planets without any success. I kept running into Crimson Fleet for an hour. Anyway, so yeah, do it, man. I want to see your progress on it. I want to see what you think.
All right.
What about you, Archon? What you been up to, man?
I went back to my main just to see what kind of trouble I could get into with him. I couldn't remember exactly where I was and what I was doing, so I just blew through the main story real quick to start a new Unity, start it nice and fresh. That way I could just have that character but know where I'm at again. I believe I'm on New Game 6 or 7 now, somewhere around there. I know that there's some way you can tell with the ship you have, but I don't remember what that is. But I decided to skip the main story, and the main reason why I decided to skip the main story was because I got one of the weird constellations where it's in my opinion, the dumbest one I've heard of so far. It's the one where you walk in and Sarah's a plant, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not even going to deal with this. So I just chose to skip the main story, and I don't know, it feels kind of weird getting back on that character because he has so many skills in every single tree, and he's good at just about everything. So it's he feels too strong because he's level 136. So I have a ton of skill points that I have everywhere, and I don't know. It feels a little overpowered once you get to that point. I mean, I don't have all the skills yet. That's kind of my goal with him, is to eventually get every single skill at max rank, but I know you got to be level 200 and something to do that. Something like that. So
there is a way that you can tell which New Game Plus you are on by the Starborn spacesuit that you have, because each New Game Plus has a different name.
Yeah, the ship too. Something to do with the Starborn ship. It's the name of the ship that you have is
Yeah, it's if you're on New Game Plus 5, it'll be Solus. If you're on New Game Plus 6, it'll be Gravitas.
Then I must be on 7.
That would be Bellum.
Yes, that's the one I'm on.
And then it goes into Tempest, Avitus, and Veninator.
But yeah, there's a way to know with the ship too. Something about the class of the ship or something like that. It changes. You get a slightly better ship every time you go into, and it's renamed differently.
Yeah, everything I've seen, it all says spacesuit. But you're probably right about the ship. I haven't seen it yet. I wonder if the ship's named the same thing as your... No, it's not, is it?
No, it's the class. I'll have to look it up now.
Yeah, it's all good. So you got in this New Game Plus, and it wasn't something you liked.
Not really. I mean, it's Sarah. Instead of Sarah being Sarah, she's a plant.
Oh, it's that one.
And it's really? Out of all the cool universes I could have got, I got the one where Sarah's a plant. So, she's usually... I mean, you have Andrasia that you pick every single time. Usually Sarah's the one I go with. And now she's a plant, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, you have a love affair with a plant. You're a botanist.
I'm good. It's I was just married to you 10 minutes ago, and now you're a plant. But... yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I did this week. That's all I was able to have time to get into.
Okay. And so you're just getting back into your main now?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm just going to play through him and see if I can get to the point where I have every skill.
Fair enough.
Lot of levels. Maybe get to New Game Plus 10 finally.
That's what I'm working towards right now. And guys, my video settings finally stuck. I don't have to change them anymore.
Woot woot.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
a huge relief. And now if I go in there and I just change one little thing, it will stick and it won't revert back. So that was a huge relief. And I'm still loving the update. The graphics are so much better. It's like playing a new game still. And I get this. So you remember a couple episodes ago, I talked about how everyone hated my alt, and I had no idea why.
Yeah.
Well, I logged into my main, and the same thing happened. UC and Freestar both had a total combined of about 2,000 in bounties, and I was never in their star system. I was off in those distant planets the entire time. I didn't do anything that would warrant that. Didn't attack any ships, didn't do anything. So I went to Neon, and I found out because I went to Neon, landed, and it let me port right into Neon. I didn't have to go through a scan or anything. And as soon as I got in Neon, every single guard in the entire city attacked me. So that mini map that you have that usually has the red indicators of, enemies around you was almost an entire solid red bar.
That is extremely weird.
Yes. Yeah. I rolled back a couple saves. Thankfully, I didn't have to roll back too far, and it went away. And those saves were all in those distant planets that are on the far right of the map. They're named after those famous physicists. And yeah, I have no idea how that happened. But I definitely got taken out pretty quick in Neon. I went in there to see how many I could take on and kill and then reload. I think I took on about 20 of them before they took me out. And I've been playing my main a whole lot more. I did a few of the Crimson Fleet missions, and I love doing the smuggling ones because you get about 9,000 credits per smuggle, and I have my ship completely built for it. I decked it out with all the cargo holes, the scanner jammers, and all that good stuff. And I was getting about between 79 and 82% chance, 78 to 82% chance to get past the scan. Yet even with 78 and 81, I got caught twice in a row. I had to keep reloading because my luck sucks. It used to be called Bad Luck Widget for a long time, and it's a reality. It's truth. And then there was this one time where I picked up a third one, and it does the same thing. It automatically puts it right into your cargo hold, and you can just fly off and deliver it. But when I went to the system, it was New Atlantis' system. Every time I went in there, it gave me a 0% chance. And you can't take the quest item out of the cargo hold and put it in your inventory. It won't let you. So I tried it 4 times, and every time it was 0. I tried just jumping into different planets in that system to see if it changed it. Wouldn't let me. And so I just eventually quit the quest. I might try and do it again. And then I decided I'm going to go ahead and jump into my next New Game Plus. I'm far behind Archon in terms of level as well as New Game Plus. Well, I'm far behind you in level. I just hit level 83.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing the outpost thing. And I went and did the Hidden Temple because I did all the powers up to the point where I can right now. All the artifacts that Sarah gave me, and I need to get the other half because I skipped the main story. So I went to the temple, did that whole thing, found an amazing legendary Beowulf with it in it. If you get a fast shooting weapon like that, especially if you modify it with rapid fire, it has that perk that increases damage with each hit. Multiplies it. And right now it's a slow fire, but I wiped out level 78 Starborn in a few hits. I'm going to go modify that thing, put the suppressor on it, make it with the rapid fire, and that thing's going to be unstoppable.
I don't like the rapid fire on that gun, personally, but only because it drops the damage output stock so far down.
It does, but with this legendary boost?
Yeah, it ends up doing insane amounts of damage.
I also fire really fast with the mouse and keyboard, so...
Yeah.
And when you go,
I feel like I'm a real soldier.
The biggest problem with rapid fire is you burn through ammo so
Mm-hmm.
fast.
I like
you need to get extended mags on those things.
Yeah. I like the single shot because I feel like a real soldier trying to shoot things without going fully auto and conserving ammo.
I'm a single shot master, man. I'm a sniper. That's all I do.
I'm running around with like 5,000 rounds for that gun. I have a Beowulf that's non-legendary.
Sweet.
That's a lot of rounds.
Because you're such a sniper, I think your next challenge is you should have to go through the game with melee.
That ruins my whole point of being a sniper.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like your next challenge. That's why it's a challenge.
Well,
is to go through as a melee.
honestly, I do need to do a lot of stealth melee for that last point, the rank 5 in that that one skill on the far left on the bottom where you got to be sneaky.
Camouflage?
Yeah, was it camouflage?
Concealment.
Concealment.
That's
Yeah, and I got to get another 50 kills or hits. So maybe I'll do that on my next new game because I'm gonna go once I finish all my powers. I'm gonna jump into New Game 5 and see where that takes me.
Could always tell you can do nothing but stealth melee kills for an entire new game, except for that one last temple because you can't do that.
No, it's impossible.
Just as a quick update, I did do a small bit of research here in a couple minutes, and I found out that on New Game Plus, the first one, you get the Starborn Guardian. On New Game Plus 2, it's the Starborn Guardian 2. New Game Plus 3, it's the Starborn Guardian 3, and so on up to 6. But 6 is where it stops, and then after 6, you just get the 6 over and over and over again.
Okay, and then it's just your suit that you got to go off of.
So there is a way, at least for the first 6 new games, 7, 6.
Well, that
6.
explains why everything I looked up said that it was just a suit.
Yeah, it is only for the first 6, and then the suits go up to 10, and then after 10, you don't get a better suit.
Yeah, so I'm wondering how he knew he was on 33 freaking games.
He's been counting them. Keeping a little tally.
All right, we got an email in. Oh, I have one more thing. I want to know what kind of OCD ticks you guys have in this game, or any game really. In this game, my biggest OCD is if I'm not quick traveling, and I'm actually jumping from my ship, I have to line up the middle of my ship on the marker every time before it jumps.
My biggest OCD tick is like I will not leave a base until every enemy in there is dead.
No, that's
Just I can't.
I get
I can't
that.
leave if anybody's still alive. They all gotta die.
On my current character, if I get shot by one enemy at a deserted base, I go and kill them all.
They all gotta die. Yeah.
See, that's just good revenge RP right there.
I don't know if I really have an OCD thing. Actually, I do. It's my outfit. I don't care what helmet I'm running. If it does not match my outfit, screw it. I'm not wearing it. It can be the most. It can be the most badass legendary helmet, and I won't wear it if it doesn't fit the design of my outfit.
My other OCD tick, and I don't know where I get this from. I'm not like this in real life, but my money in the game always has to end in an even number. Otherwise, I'll sell something else until it does.
That is true OCD there, buddy.
My money always has to end in an even number. Otherwise, it's not right. No.
If you start getting really lucky, then I might try something like that.
When I jump, my ship has to not be turning. It cannot be spinning. It has to be sitting straight.
I have to have my marker aligned. Like I'm aiming for that. If I'm not aiming at it, I'm going to run straight into a planet. Even though that's not how the jump system really works in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess now that I think about it, I do have a few little ticks here and there. And when it comes to the game, like, I don't realize I'm doing it until I'm actually, like, doing it.
If I'm on my sniper rifle and I am picking people off one at a time, if I do one or two before, like a little break before I go and zoom in on the next one, I have to reload every time. Even if I only wasted one round.
That's the way I am, thanks to first-person shooters and Halo, always reloading after shooting. Mm-hmm. However, actually, no, I think Area 51 is what got me into doing that.
Oh, that one, dude, that game you have to, though. You have to be prepared in Area 51.
But this current character, I'm literally role-playing it like he's a true soldier. What I have in my clip is what I run with until that last bullet has fired. And it's gotten me into a lot of jams where I had to switch to a secondary pistol to get out of it so I could actually reload my rifle.
Another kind of OCD thing that I do, and I think it's part of the reason why I'm starting to get a little on the bored side with the game a little, is that every time I do a New Game Plus, I almost always, I'll say almost always because I have deviated a little sometimes, almost always do the same quests in the same order. I always start with the Ryujin quest line because I gotta get that stealth suit.
Yeah,
And then I'll go to like the UC quest line, and then I'll do the Freestar quest line, and then I'll do the. Like I always do them like in a specific order, so it's like
go through a few playthroughs without doing them.
That's why I had to run through on this character to get to the New Game Plus, because I couldn't remember where I was in my cycle. So I'm like I don't remember where I'm at. All right, time to go to New Game Plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found out that Archon is truly OCD in the game.
He definitely is, because I have not, outside of getting Sarah as my follower at the very beginning, I have not done any quests whatsoever. Unless it's a helpless guy that needs escort back to his ship on a planet.
See, and I could on this New Game Plus, I could go through and explore and all that, and go to each planet and get all the flora and all the fauna and do all that. But then when I go to do quests, I'll have to go do this one. I'll have to go do the Ryuji quest. And then I'll have to go do the UC quest. Because, okay, so the Ryuji quest gives you that sweet stealth suit, and then the UC quest gives you that sweet and you get a skill
point in that one skill for doing Night Ryujin as well.
Right. Well, that doesn't matter anymore because that's max now. But like, as I've done it through more than 4 New Game Plus, so it's max now. But and then the UC quest gives you that really sweet armor. And then like a lot of times I skip the Manus quest altogether because I don't even need that armor because I got the UC armor, which is better.
I don't use the Manus quest for armor. I use it for the ship at the very beginning on a very brand new character. Otherwise,
I just build my own ship. That ship bothers. I don't even use that ship because it bothers me now because every time I come in contact with anything in space, they run away and then I can't kill them. So
one thing I've been doing with my character is I finally went away from just loading up on combat with him, and I started putting points into social. So I put in points for negotiation. I even did the one for food, for getting the 10% bonus, especially now that you can eat.
Yeah, dude, that's actually useful now.
It's very useful now.
Points to that on my guy now too, because
he get 50%.
He had never used food at all until they added this feature. Now he's actually ate some food.
Yeah, I do it all the time now if there's something open. And ever since I got that perk, there is no open food anywhere in the Hidden Temple. So I couldn't even test it.
It would actually be kind of fun. Is maybe for episode 20, maybe we could do it. Rook doesn't have his same character anymore, though. I was going to say we could go back to our original characters and compare stats again.
Oh, yeah.
After all these weeks, what our stats look like.
I haven't really. Sadly, that character has not been ran since.
We'll just use his new main.
Bug.
Yeah, we could. I mean, you could use your current main and how you're doing with him.
I haven't done crap with my current main. He's just explored.
Which will make your exploring stats really awesome.
I'm not talking about
the bounty hunter?
Yeah, the one that you were actually doing.
The bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Just kind of compare stats now after all this time, how much it's changed. Because the last time we compared stats, I think I was like level 40, and I'm like almost 100 levels further.
That was 28 or something like that. Yeah. And that felt like forever ago, and it really wasn't. We got an interesting email from one of our listeners in our Discord, Kilo Tango 1122. When do you guys want to take this, or?
I can. Let's see. He's a fellow Michigander. So, Kilo Tango says, when you guys start a New Game Plus, how much are you changing up your decision making and moral compass on consecutive playthroughs? Do your characters change severely from good guy to pirate, for example? Do you find yourself taking paths you didn't in previous playthroughs? What's the weirdest thing you've done in New Game Plus as it relates to your New Game Plus Zero journey?
The weirdest thing, my last playthrough on my main, I actually went full bad guy. So I skipped the main story so I wouldn't have to put up with the consolation. And did everything I could without a moral compass, basically. So I joined the Crimson Fleet. I've been attacking random ships. I've been doing all that kind of stuff. All the bad boy stuff, like attacking all the guards in Neon.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you, sir?
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, powerful.
So my problem is no matter how many times I play a different game, I have that really guilty conscience of when I do really dick moves.
Yeah, I think that's for a lot of people, though.
No, I think it's a 50-50 split.
Yeah, that's how you tell the truly good people and the not.
Yeah, some of them sociopaths out there are like, die.
It's the opposite for them. I have to do something good.
With my main character, when I went to a new game plus, I actually decided to do some different options for the main decisions. My moral compass still stayed relatively the same. And then when I went into the third new game plus, my moral compass flipped. I went on a murderous spree until I did the UC quest and it bugged out my thing. So,
well, we just talked about how I pretty much play the game the exact same way every single time.
Now it's time to change it up.
So because I've done all those quests, so 6 times now in a row, I choose different options. I try and choose different options because I want to see different dialogue. But I think I've been through all of them now.
How many times did you kill Rob Hope?
I think 4 out of the 6.
I kill him all the time, except for my bounty hunter didn't kill him.
I don't feel bad when I kill him.
The first time I did it, though, I did not kill him. I took the bribe.
I killed him. My bounty hunter didn't even take the bribe. She threatened him that if he messed up, she'd be back.
And when I get that bribery skill maxed out, I'm going to take the bribe on him again. It's going to be 50,000 credits.
The thing I want to check, though, one thing I wish they would have done on that particular quest line is let you meet the second in command. That way you could either feel even more guilty about doing it or less guilty
I wonder if you can go talk to them prior and kind of get a gauge of their personality or what they are.
Yeah, because are you doing the people a favor or are you hindering them more?
Yeah, he may be a complete tool. He may be like...
Or was it a she? I think it was a she.
I think it was a she.
Because he does mention the name, or they mention the name after you kill him.
It's a she.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if you go explore the offices, if you can find her and then talk to her. That'd be something to look into.
Yeah.
Something new to do. I mean, why not?
New. I still gotta run through Freestar Quest with this character, with my soldier, just to see what the options are like at the end when you're talking to what's his name, the leader of the first.
I know what, I've only done the UC quest line one time.
I love that quest.
And I did the one option where you use the animals, and everyone hated that decision. So I want to go back in and I actually saved the dad, and I kind of kept his secret. Because, as it turns out, he gives you a bunch of kill quests, assassin quests.
Mm-hmm.
I never let him survive. I actually blow his cover at the very first chance you get with his daughter.
Well, try it out, because doing the assassin quests afterward are actually pretty fun. High paying, too. You can see his agenda on what he's trying to do by eliminating these particular people as quietly as possible. It's the closest thing we have to the Dark Brotherhood, really, that I've seen so far.
Okay, I'll give it a shot with my bounty hunter, because I could see my bounty hunter doing that. I got a feeling my soldier would want to kill him right away, so...
I don't know if it's going to be expansion content or what, but I know in the very beginning, before the game even came out, we were doing all of our speculations. One of the factions was supposed to be the Black Fleet, which is supposed to be very similar to the Dark Brotherhood. So I wonder when they're going to come into play.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
When they go to fight the Crimson Fleet?
Or maybe that's what that Mava chick or whatever her name is forms after you do the Crimson Fleet.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she goes and forms the Black Fleet.
But I really want to know Kill a Tango's answer to this question.
Well, we'll have to ask him.
I know I do things pretty the same.
See, that game would get boring if you do things pretty the same, Mr. I'm OCD as hell with the quests.
Yeah, but is it going to really change it if I do the Freestar and then the UC? I mean, it's not going to...
I have never once in my new games done all 4 of the faction quests. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2, and then I move on. I do a lot of side quests now, though. Like going into the towns, and when you're doing that, just go to each town and do as many quests as you can in that town.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. I've been trying to find new quests. I actually found a quest, gosh, a couple weeks ago for some dude in some, like he was just in this little random little mining. There was like 4 tents in a building, and there was a guy in there that gave me a quest, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do this quest for him because I haven't done this one yet, and it was kind of lame. But it was new, so that was cool.
The bounty hunter missions, the tracker missions, I think they could use a little bit of a revamp to make it more of an interesting, hey, you're chasing this person through the systems versus just a mission board, picking up the quest and going to kill somebody.
Yeah, go find them there. You'll get them. We don't with the bounties. You don't have to kill them.
Yeah, make it to where you actually got to track them down.
Make it where you actually got to use a jail cell.
Or you got to like actually talk to people to find out where they're at.
Give you a reason to use the brig in your ship.
Yeah.
I found a quest in the middle of those far distant planets. It was on one of the level 65 planets before you get to the 75s. It was interesting. I had to go protect the planet from a bunch of I don't know. Was it Crimson Fleet? No, it was just pirates. And then I went in and assisted them on the ground as well. It was little thing, but they exist out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still think one of these times I'm gonna do that console command that gives you every single quest, and then just go through and do every single one.
Wait until you get all of your achievements unlocked, sir.
Yeah, I mean I'm almost there. I think I have most of them at this point.
Man.
I'm slacking.
Slacker? Why are you slacking?
Yeah. Because I only have... I only have 34 achievements unlocked.
Oh.
I have quite a few.
I've only played for 13 days, 3 hours, and 53 minutes, all right?
Oh, gosh. I don't even know if I want to know what my playtime is. But I do.
I'm pulling up mine now just to look.
Yeah, me too.
13 days, though, on a game that's only been out for a couple of months.
No, I don't want to play Starfield right now. I want to, but I'm not going to. I just want to look at it.
I don't remember where I gotta go. View profile?
Go to where it says Game Pass. Oh, man, they changed it. Go where it says most recent, click on Starfield, and then scroll down, and you'll see the achievements.
I found it. Ugh.
I have 50. No, not 50. That's the possible amount.
Yeah, that's a possible. I have 46. So there's 4 of them I'm still missing, and I'm at 8 days, 1 hour, 46 minutes played.
I have a lot done, though. I'm only missing one, level 100.
Yep. But what's your days played? Your time played?
That's a great no, isn't it?
It's right above your achievement list.
It says... Like, I haven't gotten the one that says successfully smuggle contraband.
I just see how long to beat.
All right, so go where it says how long to beat. You'll see show all right next to the achievements.
Yeah, that just shows me all my achievements.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. 14 days, 5 hours, and 18 minutes.
You got me beat, sir, by 25 hours.
14 days. So you have me beat by 6 days played. So over 120 hours more into this game. Holy cow.
Actually, no, I'm missing more than one. Okay, so I don't have reach level 100. I do not have collect 10 ships. Okay.
What?
If you count all my playthroughs, I've collected way more than 10 ships.
Yeah, I think it's all at once, though.
It's in one playthrough, yeah.
Oh, well, that I gotta do. The family you choose, recruit 10 separate companions. Obviously, I have not done that because I have not picked up a companion from a bar or anything like that yet. I'm not that kind of guy. I haven't done rock collection, so I haven't gathered 500 inorganic resources, and I haven't done life begets life, gather 500 organic. I've done everything else, not those.
I have not read 20 skill magazines in one playthrough.
This playthrough I'm doing right now, I plan on getting the stars my destination. Visit all star systems.
Complete surgical strike. When is that one?
The star is my destination.
Oh, I think that's a quest, isn't it?
I have that one. What? How do I have the star as my destination?
I have it. You don't have to complete. You don't have to go to every planet.
Right.
Every system.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on visiting every planet.
I purposely did connect 5 outposts with cargo links just to get that achievement.
Yeah, same. Well, I do that just about every playthrough anyway, because I set up my
which
little
one is
system
surgical strike?
make all my money.
Eliminate 300 creatures, easy peasy. Access 50 computers. Join the Crimson Fleet. I did that one. I know Rook's missing that one.
Oh, yeah.
Replicator is super easy to get. Yeah, I got Thirst for Knowledge. I did that on about 2 months ago. I pick up every magazine I can find. They're way too useful.
They are.
And I bet you, Rook, you have me beat on Boots on the Ground.
Yeah, I got boots on the ground early.
Yeah, I got that one on 9:15.
Let me see where my boots on the ground, 9:12.
You beat me by 3 days.
Actually, sorry, that's wrong. 9:11. Sorry.
Okay, so 4. Show off. Completely. Okay, a lot of these are like join the UC
Complete
Vanguard.
quests. Yeah.
Mod 50 weapons. I did that really early. 9:13. I got my industrialist, the one where you reproduce 500 total resources from outposts. I did that on 9:8.
So it took me, let's see, I entered space for the first time on 8:31, and then 9:11 I hit 100, landed on 100 planets. So
on 9:4, I eliminated 300 human enemies. I'm surprised it took me that long.
Yeah. Slacker.
9:3 I eliminated 300 human enemies. Because, exploration, you go to all these outposts.
Yeah, I remember that when last time we did our stats, I was confused as to why I had the least amount of kills.
Well, yeah, because when I explore and go to almost all the locations I can in many cases, and a lot of times it's just getting swamped.
Eliminate 300 enemies. Wait, 300 human enemies?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that one until 9:21.
I joined Ryujin on 9:1. Let me see.
Mine was way later. I didn't do Ryujin until a ways in.
I modified a ship very early on. Obviously, I think we all did. Yeah.
I just realized something. Your achievement chart, instead of going from what the first one achievement you unlocked, goes from the most recent to the very first.
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, I just did... My last one I did was Surgical Strike. And I did that on 10-4. Yeah, it is.
A Legacy Forged is the last one I did.
And right before that...
I built my first outpost the day after the game launched.
I'm on my first ship that day after.
Yeah, that's what I did. I think mine was 2 days after for my first ship. Yeah, 2 days after. So I got 300 human enemies or human people killed on 9/11. On 9/23 is when I hit 300
What
creatures.
did you do on 9/11?
I know, that's why I said that. That's why I said that very quietly.
Jeez.
No, actually, I did that one. When did I do that?
I didn't join Ryujin Industries until 9/18.
Oh, sorry, 9/3, not 9/11. 9/11 was the landing on 100 planets. But yeah, so it took me longer to kill 300 creatures because I feel guilty at shooting random creatures than it did killing 300 people. 20 days longer.
Yeah, I have 45 achievements out of the 50, and my game score is 830 out of 1,000.
Mine's only 620 out of 1,000.
Man, you gotta get with those achievements, man.
Yeah,
I don't play the game to unlock achievements, though. I play the game.
I normally don't either, but it's just still fun. I'm gonna 100% complete this game eventually.
Yeah,
I'm going to truly 100% this game.
So I should probably knock it out. I don't know why it says I haven't successfully smuggled contraband though, because I definitely have.
I have not. And going to that one place, the Den. That's not smuggling contraband.
Oh, that's why. I always just take it to the Den and sell it.
Yeah. And I refuse to go back to the Den to act. I found out that the bug I got that really screwed up my first character was when I went to the ship services technician at the den. If I avoid going to him, I don't have that bug at all.
Hey, I've achieved an achievement that only 1.05% gamers have unlocked, and that's reach level 100.
Yeah, and the sad thing is the reason why it's so low is a lot of people gave up before more recently.
Well, this one's only 0.38%. Gather 500 organic resources. That one wasn't even that hard.
No.
You just kill bugs.
I still haven't gotten it.
I haven't gotten it, but then again, like I said, I don't kill creatures. I feel sorry for killing them.
It doesn't even show me what completion I'm at with those.
None of them do. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably because we're going through the app and not playing on the Xbox.
But apparently organic resources is the most difficult one to complete according to their percentage. Less than 1%.
Yeah, and it's funny because all you gotta do is kill every creature on a planet and you can get
Just
quite a few resources.
Yeah.
But it also adds
harvest from
weight.
plants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently collecting 10 ships and recruiting 10 companions is pretty tough too, because that's only like 2 and 3% of gamers have completed those.
The second most difficult one, according to this, is the outpost with 5 links. 5 outposts with cargo links. That was 0.72.
Mm-hmm. That just takes too much time for me.
Yeah. Well, this episode has been interesting.
It's been all over the place.
Just jump wherever the content takes us.
You think that I completed another bug hunt that I would have gotten the one for organic resources as well? But I just don't loot them.
It's a good question. I don't know.
Probably because I just didn't loot anything. It was my bad. All right, guys, we're going to end this episode here tonight. Look forward to episode 20. We're going to have some fun with it. It'll probably be a longer episode, which I'm sure most of you guys won't complain, and gals. So we'll get to it. The holidays are going to be hit and miss with these episode links. We'll try to get as much content in for you guys as possible. And yeah, so if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Twitter, Starfield Raw, at Starfield Raw. You can email us in, starfieldraw@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Starfield Raw. And our Discord is Starfield. See, got stuck in my head. Discord.gg/Raw Podcasts. And did I miss anything, guys?
Check out our other podcast, Raw and Nerdy.
Yes.
Please come support us over on Raw and Nerdy, where we talk about all things nerdy, not just Starfield.
We've been doing a big series of just picking big topics and going through them the last 5 episodes. So check it out. And yeah, you can follow me individually on Twitter as well at The Widget, WIGIT, and pretty much most, platforms. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/The Widget, as well as TikTok, The Widget.
And you can follow me on X at Rook213. I forgot what my TikTok is. I forgot what that is, actually.
And you can follow me on X at TheArchon606.
Okay, so yeah, my TikTok is only Tomcat213.
All right, guys. Go ahead and go out there and get those achievements, and we'll talk to you next week.
Have a good week, guys.
Be safe out in the deepest black, and we love y'all.
We seem to have another visitor.
Who's this? Another member of Constellation? Wait. No way.
You don't have a twin, do you?
No.